Hello, long time no see. That was really grim. Let's try that again. Hi, hello and welcome back to my channel. It has been quite a while since I uploaded a video. It's been probably about 4 weeks. I've been away for a little while because I felt like I needed a break after the last video, which you may or may not have seen, but I just felt like I needed a little bit of a break. I was feeling a little bit, I don't know, I had a lot of feelings about it, so it's quite a big thing for me to talk about. I was kind of just coming to terms with the fact that I'd kind of told everyone about it. Although it's exactly what I wanted to do, it was really difficult for me the first few days, and I'm slowly feeling more comfortable with it. I don't think it was a bad idea that I uploaded that video. The first few days I felt like it was, but I think that was just because I felt so vulnerable and it was just all very new and it was weird everyone knowing. It was definitely the right thing to do for like me personally. I felt like I was ready, or that it was just time, because I was bored of hiding part of my life. But there's nothing wrong with not being ready to yet, but I just felt like it was the right time for me, so I made a video about it, and I do still want to make more videos about it in the future, but I don't know if I'm ready just yet. I didn't know if after uploading that video I'd start getting into those sort of things straight away. Obviously it's not going to be all I ever upload, but it's going to be part of some of the stuff I upload and I'll talk about it more, but I didn't know how ready I was going to be. I wasn't sure if I was going to feel confident enough to talk about it more straight away, or if I needed some time, and it turns out I did. Still don't know when I'll start talking about it more, but I just need to get used to the fact that it's a thing. I mean, it's always been a thing, but like the fact that everyone knows it's a thing. Yeah, I'm really sorry I haven't uploaded for a while. I do have a couple of videos that have been pre-filmed for like so long, probably like over a month now. I don't even know if I'll upload them. I haven't even looked through the footage yet or tried to edit them, so I don't know if they're any good. I just wanted a bit of a break, and after not uploading for a couple of weeks I was like, okay, I don't want to just come back with a random old pre-filmed video. If I'd have not left it that long then I probably could have, but because I felt like I needed a break from like uploading, I just thought I'd do a vlog of me like talking about it first. Not necessarily talking about the whole thing, but you know, just checking back in after uploading that video. So yeah, that happened. If you haven't watched it, feel free to go and watch it. But this feels really weird because I haven't vlogged in a long time. I think it was the right thing to do to take some time off because I just felt like I needed to. But I'm back. I'm gonna try my best to be back. So today is actually Sunday and I've had a super chill day, and I don't really know what to catch you up on since I uploaded that video. Quite a lot's been happening, just not even necessarily I've been doing loads, it's just in my brain as well. But I have had a couple of shows since then. They went really well. Lots is going on, but I'm going to try and vlog a little bit. Don't know if today is going to be a vlog in itself, if I'll vlog a lot for the rest of the day or not. I'm not doing anything in particular, but I wanted to start off a vlog. Maybe it'll be over a few days, I don't really know. I do want to say thank you for all of the lovely comments and the support I've had since uploading that video. It's been very overwhelming but very nice, and I really do appreciate it, so thank you so much for that. And even if you just watched it, thank you. Next week is the last week before the summer holidays, and although I don't go to school anymore, so technically it doesn't apply to me. In terms of work, it does apply to me because both of my jobs are in a school, so when I get the 6 weeks I have 6 weeks off as well. So I am running a summer school in one of the weeks of the 6 weeks holidays, as in like a drama summer school towards the end, if I'm still here, because you never know. Disney might email me. Bet you haven't missed me talking about that. That is another update I need to talk to you about. I'm going to put you here because it's just easier than holding you. So a little update for you. This vlog might continue on to that day because I don't really know if I'm going to vlog much over the next few days. But on Wednesday, so in 3 days, I am heading off to London and I am auditioning for Disneyland Paris again. And you may be thinking, if you haven't watched my videos much and all you know is the fact that I passed an audition, then you may be wondering why, because I already passed. But like I've mentioned in like other videos before, if you pass an audition you get put on a waiting list for 6 months, for up to 6 months, and some people hear a week after their audition, so that's it, job done only had to wait a week or sometimes less, and their contracts come through already. Some people have to wait a bit longer, and some people unfortunately don't get one at all because they just couldn't find something for them this time around, which is fine. It doesn't mean you're not good enough, it just means it can be specific. You'll never know. It could be your height, it could be your dance ability, it could be your availability, it could be anything. So for some reason, I don't know what the reason was, I try not to think about it too much because it literally could be anything. For one reason or another, they couldn't find a contract for me this time. So I am obviously gutted, but I'm dealing with it okay at the moment. And this past 6 months has been the most mental 6 months ever. Not necessarily because I've been doing loads, but just mentally. Like, passing that audition was literally unreal. Like, still to this very moment, I cannot believe it happened. I mean, I worked my ass off for it, so I felt like it had to happen for me one day because I was never giving up on it, and I'm still not. But still, like, I can't believe it. It's insane. And it finally gave me that realisation that I am good enough. I need to believe in myself more, basically. And loads of people I know from auditioning and stuff like that, lots of people that were at my auditions and other auditions around the same time, got sent their contracts within like a week, some a little bit over a week. Everyone around me, or most people around me, seemed to be getting contracts sent, and I thought, wow, they must be sending out a lot because so many people are getting them. And I thought maybe mine's coming next, and I kept waiting, and I've been really working hard on like positive affirmations, you know, like visualization, like trying to keep a positive mindset and make it happen for me in that way. Obviously I've not stayed completely positive the whole way through because it's just not that easy. I've kind of been like up and down, but I'm proud of how I've dealt with it the past 6 months, because I know to some people it wouldn't be a big deal. They're like, okay, I'm on the waiting list, we'll just see what happens, and kind of just forget about it until they get an email or until the 6 months is up and they're like, okay, I'll just try again, or they're like, okay, I'll do something else. But because I'm like so obsessed with this job, not like obsessed, maybe I'm a bit obsessed, like I'm so dedicated to getting this job because it is literally the number one thing I want to do, and it's not an obvious thing. That I think that's why a lot of the time I feel embarrassed talking about it, because I feel like to other people it's like nothing, which I get in a way. Like, not everyone's going to want this job, but I mean, like, in terms of a lot of people's dream jobs is to be on the West End or to be a doctor or something like that, which seems like a more, not obvious because that makes it sound like, oh, you're just doing the obvious, but a more popular choice. Whereas this specific job, it seems a bit random and a bit weird to get so obsessed over, and it just looks like I'm a crazy Disney fan that just wants to live in Disney and just wants to be there all the time, which obviously of course I do, but just that job in general is just, I can't think of anything more perfect for what I want. So I really want it, basically. I don't really need to explain myself. Lots of people want lots of different things, and this is what my dream job is, and that's just that. So yeah, this 6 months it's gone really quick. Like, when I think about the fact that it's been half a year since I passed that audition, that's unreal. But also, like, waiting for that email has felt like I've been waiting forever. So it's kind of a weird in between. I can't decide if it's gone fast or slow. I feel like it's gone fast, but the amount I've talked about it, people are probably sick of me talking about it, but oh well. Obviously I was hoping I wouldn't have to get to this point where the 6 months is up and I've got to start from scratch, but I know now that I'm capable enough and I know what to expect. It's coming up to Halloween and Christmas time, and again, I don't know much about their logic for hiring people and stuff. Sorry, I thought someone walked into my house. That was really weird. I swear I heard someone walk in. I try not to think much into the hiring process and exactly why or why not they may choose me, because it's not about how, it's about the fact that it will happen for me if I keep working for it. But it's Halloween and Christmas coming up, and again, this could be wrong, but in my head I'm thinking it's a really busy time of year. They've got loads of different things going on, loads of different dancers in the parades and stuff, more characters out. I just feel like it'd be a good time for more people to get hired. maybe. So fingers crossed, and I've been putting this out into the universe since I passed that audition, that I'm going to be in Disneyland, working there obviously, for Halloween and Christmas at least. I'm gonna keep positive and just try my best at the audition on Wednesday and just hope that I pass again, and then hope that there's a contract waiting for me. I'm kind of feeling all over the place about going to audition again. Like, part of me is really excited because I love the audition process, I love speaking to people there, and it's just fun, and I like going to London, so it's always a good day. But another part of me is like, I've got to start from scratch. This is so weird. I almost feel like there's more pressure to pass this time, because not just the fact that there's pressure, but that I want it even more now, and I still want it so bad. But I feel like there's more pressure to pass again because I've done it once, and if I went again and didn't pass, it would be really awkward. I'd feel embarrassed. I'd feel like people were judging me for it, but I don't think anyone would. That's just my anxiety speaking. If I've passed once, I can do it again. Maybe they'll be looking for something completely different this time, but hopefully they'll pass me just so that I'm on the books at least. I've heard that they're looking for people of all heights for this set of auditions. A lot of the time it's kind of specific heights, and I always fall in between, but this time I've heard that they're looking for people of all heights, which is amazing for me, because I feel like sometimes my height's an awkward in between for what they look for like a lot of things, which is really frustrating, because that is one thing I literally cannot help. Like, if it was because my dance ability was too weak, I can take more dance classes, I can work on it even more. Height, I can't exactly like chop the bottom of my legs off and make myself a bit smaller, or, you know, wear something in my shoes to make me taller. It doesn't work like that. So whenever I have moments where I'm thinking about specifics like that, I think if that was really, really, really going to be an issue, then I wouldn't have passed an audition. They don't just pass anybody. They pass people who they think are right for the job. So they're not going to pass someone that they know the height would always be a problem and they'd never get any roles. Like, if they really thought, oh, her height's not going to get her anything, like, she can only be like this many characters and she can only do these certain things because of her height, then they wouldn't have passed me. And I know that there's people that work there now that are my height, so I don't know why I stress about it so much. Well, I do know, because I am the queen of stress. But I'm keeping positive, and Wednesday's going to be a good day. Putting it out there. I am excited, and I keep having moments of being really emotional about it, but then also really excited about it. It's just up and down, which is just a reoccurring theme for me for most things. But yeah, I thought I'd talk about it. I wasn't sure whether to talk about going to another audition again, but this video probably won't go up till after the audition anyway. I don't know if I'm going to do an audition video this time. I think it depends on what happens, because if it's a really similar process to last time and I pass again and it's really similar, I might not. But if it's something really different happens, or there's something else I want to update you on, maybe I will, or I'll just talk about it in the vlog. I don't want the videos to get too repetitive, that's all. I, on Wednesday, will be going to my 6th Disneyland Paris audition, but I remember before I went to my first audition, someone had said that they'd been to, I think someone said that they knew someone who had been to 6 auditions before they got offered a job. So this will be my 6th one. Maybe that's a sign, maybe that was a sign back then, that it was my 6th one that would be my one. Who knows? That's what I'm hoping and praying for, but I'm going to try not to talk about it for too much longer right now. But that's what's happening. Don't know how I feel. Really excited, really scared, really emotional. Literally this close to getting my dream job, so it's like absolutely killing me. I'm like reaching and reaching and reaching, and I'm like almost there. It's like something on a shelf that you're like trying to reach and it's just right there, but you just can't reach it. It's that. But this time I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna grab it, and then I'm gonna have it. So that was really, really lame. There are some updates. For the rest of the day, I'm going to carry on watching Escape the Night by Joe Graceffa. This is something that I heard about when he first created it, like years ago. It's a series that he made on YouTube, and it's basically like murder mystery kind of thing. It's kind of like an escape room style thing. There's loads of different like challenges, quests and stuff they have to do, and there's loads of clues, and it's like an escape room kind of vibe. And there's a load of different YouTubers and they basically have to escape the night. and I never watched it because it was always like on YouTube Premium where you had to pay for it. And I know he started season 4 recently and he's been uploading on there, and I happened to see, like, I thought, oh, I wonder if I could, like, if it's something you still have to pay for, because it came up in my subscriptions, and I clicked on it and it was letting me watch it. And then I went onto his channel. Obviously I didn't watch it properly because it was a random episode of season 4, so I went off it, and then I went onto his channel and looked, and now for some reason I can watch them all without having to pay for YouTube Premium or YouTube Red, was it? I don't know what it is, but for some reason don't have to pay anymore, unless it's somehow taken my payment details without me knowing and now I am paying to watch it. Who knows? Probably not the case at all. But I decided to start watching it from the beginning because I really wanted to watch it, but I didn't want to pay for like the YouTube Premium or whatever. So towards the end of season 2, I'm actually getting really into it. It's actually really like interesting. It's just one of those things that's like really interesting to watch, like, oh, are they going to complete this, or and then people like keep getting killed off and stuff. It's like this massive house that they have to do all these things to try and escape or try and like lift a curse and stuff. Season 3 of Stranger Things, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but oh my god, I was absolutely obsessed with that season. I really want to rewatch it again. It's definitely the best one so far. But I'm going to get back to watching Escape the Night season 2. I've got loads of things coming up over the 6 weeks, so hopefully I'll do some good vlogs for you. I'm going to London quite a lot. I may be going to Brighton Pride. That is not definite yet, but that may be happening. I'm going to Blackpool for a couple of nights, and there's quite a few fun things coming up. I'll probably catch up with you again in a bit, but just thought I'd let you know how I'm feeling about things and let you know that I'm back. For now, I don't really know what the plan is with videos and uploading, but I'm trying to get back into it now. So it is a few hours later. I don't actually remember when I first vlogged earlier, but it's now 8 o'clock. I remembered that I needed to wash all my brushes, so I thought I've got some time now, I'm going to do that. It literally took me about an hour. I don't even have that many brushes compared to other people. Does it take other people this long to clean their makeup brushes? It took me ages. I had some very, very wrinkly hands from having my hands in the water. I literally looked about 90. And then I finished Escape the Night season 2, which was amazing, and I'm really excited to watch season 3. I was just going to catch up on a few of my subscriptions and then maybe start that tomorrow or something, but I feel like I'm going to watch 1 or 2 videos of my subscriptions and then go back to season 3 because I'm just obsessed with it at the moment. I just think it's such a good show, and I know that it's season 4 at the moment. I don't know if he's uploaded them all yet, but I hope it just keeps going because I love it. I love it a lot, and the first 2 seasons have been great so far, so hopefully the next 2 are good as well, which I'm sure they will be. I know Colleen's in the next 2 seasons. I think she's in 3 and 4. But my mom and dad are going to be back soon. I didn't even mention that they weren't here. My dad's done an open mic night, which he does like every month. He's always doing like gigs and stuff because he sings and plays guitar a lot, so he does a lot of gigs and open mic nights. And my mom went to watch, and they're going to be back soon, and my mom sent me a text asking if I wanted a Mackey's bringing home, which is the best kind of text you can get, so I'm very excited to have that. Good morning guys, it's now Monday. I have woken up, I have had some breakfast, caught up on a couple of YouTube videos whilst doing so. I need to have a shower and wash my hair, which I'm going to do in a minute. Then I want to do some audition prep. You don't really need to prepare anything, but because I know what to expect from the audition, I just want to refresh my memory just so I'm ready for it. Because literally, obviously if you've never been before, you take a CV and a pen and that's it, and you don't have to prepare anything, and obviously if you've never been before you don't know what to expect. So, and also sometimes they'll change the dance routine if you get to that point, or they'll change the animation sequence, because the animation sequence has changed since the first couple of times I did it, or the first few times I did it. Obviously I could prepare for what I did last time, but you never know, it could have changed. But also I don't know when the last time the dance changed, because each time I've done it it's been the same. But when Luke did it like over a year ago now, how was that? Yeah, was it 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. Oh my god, that's weird. It was a different dance because when I showed him what we'd done, he said that it was different. I want to practice some of that stuff before I go to work, because I've got a bit of time before then. Then I'm coming back, and Luke always comes over on a Monday night. We like to go to the cinema quite often because at the minute there seems to be quite a lot of films coming out that we want to go and see, and just in general, like, we like to go to the cinema to watch certain stuff. Monday night is the night that we get together, like the free night that we get to spend together, because every other night I have rehearsals and stuff, or he has stuff going on. And yeah, Monday night is the, like, we see each other throughout the week, but we're like doing stuff as well, like, if that makes sense. Whereas Monday is our one night where we can just be together and like be at home or go and do something. We sometimes have a little date night to the cinema. So today we are going to see Spider-Man Far From Home. I've not seen it yet, and it's been out a couple of weeks now, I think, and we just haven't had a chance to go and see it yet, so that's what we're going to do tonight. And also the new Lion King comes out really soon. Pretty sure that's this week because the premiere happened like last night, I think it was. So that's probably coming out this week, so then that means we need to go and see that soon as well. So it always seems to be happening. Like, over the past couple of months we've been to see quite a few films on a Monday. Like, we've been to, oh, I can't remember them all now. I'm not even going to try to list them because I'll probably just forget. I know Aladdin's one of them, but yeah, we're going to go to the cinema and watch the new Spider-Man film, which I'm really excited for. I loved the, not the first ever Spider-Man film, obviously. The first Tom Holland Spider-Man film was amazing, and he was amazing in the Avengers films, and I'm very excited to see the second Spider-Man film because it's going to be amazing and I can't wait. I was never someone that was into Marvel before, like, I just never even tried to get into it, but Luke managed to get me into it and now I love it. I'm not super clued up on it yet. There's still some Marvel films I haven't seen yet and I still get a bit confused sometimes, but I love it. All the ones I've watched I've loved, and it's just great. I'm just really into it. It's something I never thought I'd get into. Gotta say, my favourite is Captain Marvel. Like, she is my number one. Like, I just, when I watched that film, obviously I was looking forward to it because it was a new Marvel film, but I didn't really think much of it. I wasn't like super excited to go and see it. Like, I was kind of obviously looking forward to it, but I wasn't, oh my god, it's finally come out, we can go and see it, oh my god, I'm so excited. But I watched it and I was just obsessed, and Brie Larson is like my number one girl crush at the moment. I just, she's just unreal.
Where darkness hides secrets and mountains are fierce and bold, I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky.
Good morning guys, it's now Tuesday and again I'm finally back into vlogging, yet all of these vlog clips look exactly the same again. Ugh. Since I spoke to you yesterday, obviously, like I said, I went to see the new Spider-Man with Luke. Oh my god, I loved it so much. It's just so good. I loved the first one and I knew that I was going to love the second one, and I did. I was literally laughing about 30 seconds into the film. They're such funny films, and straight away I was just laughing and it was just amazing. I loved Jake Gyllenhaal's character in it. I thought he was amazing, and I love Tom Holland, he's also amazing, and it was just such a good film. And if you're going to see it, if you haven't been to see it yet, or if you're planning on going to see it again, make sure you stay for 2 end credit scenes. There are 2 and they are very important. Like, some end credit scenes, like, it doesn't really matter that much if you miss them, like, they're just, might be just like a funny little end credit scene or a random little one, but these 2 are very important, so I would say stay for them. It's my Disneyland Paris audition tomorrow. It still is baffling me that it's been 6 months since the last one, and I'm not gonna lie, I am the most nervous I've ever been for an audition. And I know it seems weird because it'll be my 6th time. My 6th time. I am feeling the pressure a lot more this time, and the fact that I've already passed once and I'm going back to square one is quite scary, but also kind of exciting because I'm like, well, I know I can do it, like, I know I'm capable. And it'll be a fun experience, and I just love going to the auditions anyway, but I don't know, I just feel really, really, really nervous, and I have a good feeling about it. I really do. I feel like it is going to work out in my favour. Like, I've just got that kind of vibe going on and all of that, but it's just a bit scary, isn't it? Like, going back to square one. But I'm sure it'll be fine and it'll be a good day. Honestly though, I am just proud of myself for carrying on, like, not giving up, even though I've gotten so close and then it's been like taken away again. I'm not giving up, so I'm proud of myself for that. This vlog is probably so long already, but again, I don't mind because I am just chatting to you and just I haven't really made a video like this in a while, so I did just want to catch up. But obviously because I'm including this in tomorrow's, but I don't know if I'll film much tomorrow. I don't know. I didn't film much last time. I did go to the Sea Life Centre last time, and I was tempted to do that again, but obviously if I'm meeting up with my sister and there's a few places I want to go on Oxford Street, then I'm probably going to do that. Hello, so it's a bit later and I am just about to make myself some lunch because I need to eat something, and then I'm going to get ready to go out. I've done all the jobs I need to do. I've done some prep for tomorrow, and honestly I am such an emotional roller coaster about how I'm feeling about tomorrow. Most of this morning I've been feeling really good about it, and it's just been like, I don't know, I've just had a really good feeling. But then the more I overthink it, because that's what I do, the more I start to stress, and I'm like, oh no, what if they don't want me because of my height? What if it's different this time? There's no point worrying about it because I don't know. No one knows what they want specifically. Like, they give an idea online and stuff, but you never know what exactly they're looking for on that day. So they might have done I don't want to think too much into it, I'm not going to say anything. Basically, they could have done the auditions on Sunday and Tuesday and decided that they've got enough of a certain person or certain type of height or dance level or whatever, and they're just looking for something else tomorrow. You never know, and it's just the most stressful thing not knowing, because I know I'm good enough to work there because I've passed before, but I don't know what they're looking for tomorrow. But I'm keeping a positive mindset and trying not to get so stressed, but it's proving very difficult. I want to keep that positive mindset that it's going to work, so it's going to be fine. I'm trying not to get emotional about it, but I've already cried about 5 times this morning, so we love that. So I've just got to go tomorrow with a positive mindset, confidence that I'm capable enough. So far I've been thinking really positively about it, that it's going to be good news, and I've just got to let whatever happens happen. Hello, good morning. It is now, what day is it? Thursday morning. So I didn't end up vlogging anything yesterday, and I'm aware that this vlog is probably really boring. I feel like I'm going to edit through the footage and end up cutting some of it out, or cutting loads of it out, or just hating the whole thing and wanting to refilm everything and do a whole new video on all of this. But I just want to get a video up just as a catch up, and I feel like that's what this video was. And I know a lot of my vlogs are like this anyway, where I just sit and chat, but I just felt like at the moment they're just all really boring. But I'm doing some fun stuff over the summer, like I keep saying and keep repeating myself, so there'll be more interesting vlogs, but there will also be vlogs that are more chatty and stuff. But I just feel like whenever I try to vlog, it just gets really boring and I'm bored of it. So, like, not bored of vlogging, but like I'm bored of hearing myself talk, and I find it boring to listen to, if that makes sense. I don't even know. I didn't end up vlogging anything yesterday. I was going to vlog a few things like when I was on the train and like walking to the audition and stuff, and I just didn't get my camera out. I kind of had a bit of a rough morning. Like, nothing went wrong like on the way or like in the station or anything, but my anxiety was really bad. But I've done that before. Like, I've been to London on my own before for the last audition I did, and my anxiety wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't bad at all. So it just proves that it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy every time from then on, and it's okay that it can sometimes get worse again. Like, I literally had to stop. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen it on my stories, but I had to like stop and just take a minute. Luckily my train gets me in early enough to, like, you know, take a slow journey to the audition. Like, it doesn't take long to get there from the station, and I get there like really early anyway, so I just had to stop and take a minute to just collect my thoughts, figure out what I was doing, where I was going, just take a minute to breathe, because I knew I didn't have to rush, so it was fine to just take a moment. So that kind of started off the day weirdly, like I was feeling kind of anxious. And then sitting outside of Pineapple Dance Studios waiting to go in, I was speaking to a few people I met there. I met a few people that actually watch my videos, which is so insane but so cool. So if you are one of those people, hello, thank you so much. Like, I feel like I'm really awkward in person, and I probably don't come across as very like grateful and stuff, but I am so grateful. Like, I'm just such an awkward person, so I probably just came across as really just an idiot, but I apologise. Like, it really does mean a lot. Like, I can't even explain it. So yeah, I got chatting to some lovely people. I was feeling a bit nervous, but then once I got into the actual room, like where we did the auditions and we were waiting for like the whole process to start, I actually felt okay. Like I just felt happy that I was there. Like obviously I would have liked to have had a contract before having to go back and audition again, but I was just in my happy place, one of my happy places, because like, you know, auditioning for my dream job, it's where I want to be. But whenever I go to a Disney audition, even when I'm out of the audition afterwards, like the whole day just feels really weird, and I just feel in a really weird frame of mind because it just seems so unreal to me that I'm even auditioning for it. And it's just, I don't know, I just always feel really weird. And today I feel kind of ill. I don't know if it's my anxiety and stuff, and I know that what part of it is, but basically I wanted to make this ending short and sweet, but I did want to properly explain what happened. So I don't think I'm going to do an audition video on this because the whole experience was such a blur and it happened so fast that I don't even know what I'd say in that video. I might as well just include it in this vlog because I wanted to do an update in this vlog anyway, so it'd just be the same thing. This is kind of hard to talk about because I don't even know. I'm not processing words very well at the moment, and you can probably tell how it went from how this vlog, end of the vlog, is going. Oh, I'm not making any sense. I've been kind of in a few different mindsets at the moment. I'm kind of like, oh, just forget it, just forget all that vlog. I'll make another video a bit later on down the line and just explain everything that's happened. But I just really want to upload a video because my most recent video is my video that, you know, the video that I uploaded like weeks ago, and I just wanted to upload something else, just like try and get back into it, and I keep trying to and then I can't. It's just my mental health basically. But yesterday got into the audition, like I said, was feeling okay, nerves started to calm down a bit, practicing for the first round, felt like it was going well. I was like really enjoying all the different like things that I was putting into it, and I felt like I was doing well. Came to the actual small groups where they start eliminating people, and my number got called, which means that you're cut and they don't want to see any more from you. So basically I didn't get past the first round, which is something that I knew was a possibility because just because you've passed once doesn't mean you'll pass every time. It just depends what they're looking for, or like if your abilities changed, maybe, like I suppose if you get worse at something, I don't know, maybe that's what it was. I try not to overthink the reasons why it happened because I'll never know the answer, so there's no point trying to think about it because it could literally be anything. Some of the other people that I saw that they were putting through to the next stages were like, loads of different heights, and my height is something that I worry about because I'm kind of an awkward in between height for a lot of things. But then I was speaking to my friend who did pass, and she said that most people who were like a similar height to me got cut afterwards anyway, so they were obviously looking for specific heights in the end. I try not to go off what the website says when the auditions come up, because sometimes it comes up with specific heights they're looking for, and this time it came up with all heights are welcome, but they're obviously not looking for all heights because the same thing happened at one of the other auditions, I think, or like the other auditions this time round. There were specific heights that got chosen, which is fine if that's what they're looking for, but it's weird that they'd advertised for all heights. Anyway, I'm not just trying to be like salty or whatever, but it's very confusing because you literally go into that audition not having a clue what they want, and then when you get cut you don't know what it is that you've done wrong. And I get there's so many reasons, and there's obviously can't give feedback to every single person, but it's just a bit crap because you don't know what's done wrong. Like if it was something like my animation wasn't strong enough, I can work on that. If it's my height, then I can't really do anything about that. I totally get that this can happen because it's happened to people before, and I was aware of that, but I had my heart so set on the fact that it was gonna happen again for me this time. But I don't know, There's some more auditions in September, which I'm going to go to, so there's still another chance. I mean, there's lots of chances for me to go because I can just keep going to as many auditions as I like, but there's another chance for me to get out there for like Halloween and Christmas, but I feel like that's what they were looking for this time round, specifically Halloween probably. So maybe there's nothing for me for the Halloween period, but maybe for Christmas or even for the new year. Like, obviously I would love to work there over Halloween and Christmas, that's like amazing, but I would be happy to work there at any time of the year as long as I'm working there. That's all that matters to me. It's just really, really, really hard thing to get into, and it's the same with a lot of things in the performing arts industry and in other aspects of like careers and things. There's lots of things that are hard to get into. I totally get that, but it's just one of those things where it's like really specific things and like you don't know what it is. I feel really, really horrible, which I knew obviously I was going to be disappointed if it came to this, but I also thought it's fine, it's something that happens and I'll just get on with it. There's auditions coming up really soon and I'm kind of feeling like that, but mainly at the moment just horrible. And again, it's like I feel like embarrassed, because I shouldn't feel embarrassed because it's not embarrassing, because I've watched other people's videos where they talk about similar things that happen to them and I don't think it's embarrassing at all. Like, I think it's amazing that they're still going for it, but it's especially when so many people spoke to me yesterday and said that they'd watched my videos and it had inspired them to come and audition because I'd like gone so long auditioning, then I finally passed, and then meeting them and then them all seeing me get cut straight away, it's just really embarrassing. It shouldn't be embarrassing, but it just felt embarrassing. It felt like I was in the room for about 3 seconds and then I was gone, and I just feel like I didn't get to process it. That happens a lot because it feels so surreal, the whole process. It always feels like a blur anyway, but like this time I was just, all of a sudden I was outside the studios. It was like 11:15, I was gone, I was out, and I was just stood there like, that's it. The first half of the year was incredible. I was just loving life, the fact that I was on the waiting list for Disneyland, and obviously I had moments where I felt horrible because I was like feeling like I was never going to get a contract, but I was still keeping hopeful and I thought it's going to get better, like I've got the rest of the year, like I'm going to be there by the end of the year. This was always my like what I'd put in my head. I know there's more chances and I know that there's lots of time for me to get out there. It's not like if I don't get out there by the end of this year there's no chance I'm ever going to get it, or like I can't do it. But because I'd had that set in my head, I don't even know what I'm saying or how to explain it, but it's just really, really, really horrible when you start off not thinking it's even possible, then you pass one round at an audition, you're like, oh my god, they've slightly considered me, that means something. Then you pass an audition, you're like, oh my god, it's right there and I'm literally like this close and it's within touching distance, and then all of a sudden I am literally back at square one. Wasn't even considered yesterday. I don't want this video to be really negative, but I don't want to pretend that I'm feeling really positive about it, because I'm not at the moment, and that's fine. But it also doesn't mean that I'm giving up yet. I know that this isn't probably inspiring to people like my last audition experience was, and I'm very sorry it's not very inspiring to people, but I hope that people still don't give up. I hope people don't see this. This is another thing I'm worried about. People will see this and think, oh, like I could still pass and then like next one I could fail, so what's the point? And it puts people off. Like I don't want people to stop going for it, because I'm not stopping yet. I loved that my like whole process has inspired a lot of people, and now I don't know, I feel like I'm letting people down. I know it's not my fault because I can't choose if I get through or not. It's up to the casting directors, and I totally respect their decision, because yeah, I don't want people to think either that I'm like slating them because they didn't pass me, or like saying that their process is stupid. But no, it's not at all. I totally understand. There's lots of reasons that I will never know, and I totally respect what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Of course they do. So frustrating and hard to understand why. Like what what went wrong. Like, I wish I knew. This was another thing as well. I went to the Disney store. Also, as soon as I walked in, they started playing parade music. I was like, are you serious? Like, are you trying? Like, the universe really is not on my side today. But last time I'd been to my audition, then I went to the Disney store and I brought myself a treat to say, like, well done. And I met up with my sister after the audition, who lives in London, and I just spent the rest of the day with her before I got my train. And I was talking to her about it, and I was like, I know it's silly, but like, I feel like I can't treat myself to anything today. Like, we're going into the Disney store and stuff, and like, there was a couple of things that I quite liked, but I was like, no, I don't deserve it today because I didn't pass. And like, thinking, like, hearing that out loud sounds so stupid, but in my head I've convinced myself that that's a thing. Like, the fact that I just went back and did it in the first place should say enough. Like, I could have given up, which is fine if you don't want to try again. But for me personally, I didn't want to give up, so I didn't, and that's a big step for me anyway. And my anxiety was bad, so I could have easily like decided against going in the end or whatever. I did buy a couple of things from Pull & Bear, which I'm going to show you. I just saw a few things that I'd wanted. A couple of things that I'd wanted for a while, or that I'd seen recently, and also something I found in the sale. So technically I did treat myself to a few things, but I felt guilty for doing it. And also, like, in the Disney store, like, there was a couple of things I wanted to buy as like a little memory, but then I was like, I didn't pass. I'm like, that's so stupid. Ugh. Anyway, let me show you what I got. Because I brought stuff from the Stranger Things collection, I got this bag with it, so it's just like Pull & Bear, and they gave it me and I was like, why have they given me this one? Because I saw some people were getting the normal ones, and then I saw these ones and it says 100% recycled. I was like, oh, maybe these ones are recyclable ones but the other ones aren't. But then they were giving some people those ones, and then they gave me this one, and I was really confused, and I went out of the shop. I was like, that's random. And for ages I didn't realise it's because it's a Stranger Things one, and I'm guessing the normal carrier bags are 100% recyclable as well. But like, obviously because I brought Stranger Things merch, they gave me the Stranger Things bag, so they were saving it for people who actually brought Stranger Things stuff. So I was very confused, and I feel like it was a bit stupid of me. But I will show you the Stranger Things stuff first. I was going to say the Stranger Things things, but that's very confusing. Basically, all three of these things are t-shirts, and if you know me, you know, like, I've probably said in vlogs before, I don't need more t-shirts. I have lots, but they're the thing I wear the most, and all the ones I have, like, I keep clearing some out and like trying to go through ones and get rid of ones I don't wear, but I do wear them all. So a couple of these are oversized as well because I want to wear them as t-shirt dresses, and I recently bought some like cycling shorts, which is a trend I didn't get into for a while because at first I wasn't sure about it, but now I really like the idea of it. And because I wear so many big t-shirts, instead of like just always wearing them with like jeans and tucking them in, I thought this was also a different way of styling them sometimes if I wanted to as well. And in the summer I feel like it's all I'm going to be wearing because it's just comfy but also looks kind of cool. So anyway, the first one I brought is just, it's not oversized. I was going to get this oversized, but the biggest size they had was a small, and it's not very oversized on me. So this was $15.99, and this is the first Stranger Things top I brought. This was the only one I could find originally, so I thought all the other stuff had gone, but then I went upstairs and found some of the other stuff. They didn't have everything from the range. I'd seen it all online basically and nearly ordered some, and I was like, you know what, I know there's one on Oxford Street, so I'm gonna go when I go to London and have a look in store. But I found this one and I picked it up straight away because I thought this was the only one, and then I was going to put it back when I found the next one I'm going to show you, but then I just wanted to get both in the end. But it's this one, just says Stranger Things on it, and then it's got a picture of like the main squad, you might say, the main gang, and 11 is right at the front, and she's just, I just love her so much. Yeah, like I said, this is $15.99, it's in a small, and I'll probably wear this tucked into stuff, just another t-shirt, but I don't have anything Stranger Things themed, and I am like in love with that show, so I had to get something. Then the other one is the thing I wanted the most, and I'm so glad they had it. Like, out of all of the new Stranger Things stuff they brought out, this was the one I wanted the most, and they had them in like bigger sizes. So I got this in a medium, I think. Yeah, I got this in a medium, and it's really oversized, and this will be perfect with my cycling shorts. And I love the colour of it. It's really summery and it's bright yellow, and when I show you the front. You might have already seen this, but I just love it. It's one of my favourite parts of season 3. It's just so funny. It's this picture and it says, "I dump your ass." So if you haven't watched season 3, you probably won't know what's going on here, but if you have, then you'll know. And I just love it. I love the colour of this t-shirt, and I love the picture, love the quote, and it's really long, as you can probably see, so that'll be really cool as a t-shirt dress. Like, probably even if I didn't wear my cycling shorts with it, I'd probably still have to wear some kind of shorts underneath, because I haven't tried it on yet, but I don't think it's long enough to wear like on its own as a t-shirt dress. You never know, it might be. I'll try it, but I kind of brought it with the idea to wear it with my cycling shorts in the summer. But oh my god, it's so cool. I'm literally obsessed with this. I'm so glad I got this one. And that was also $15.99 as well. So I think all the Stranger Things stuff they've brought out, it's all t-shirts. I don't think there's anything other than t-shirts that they've brought out. There's a few different designs. They're all $15.99 as far as I'm aware. Might be some that are different prices, but the ones I've seen are all like that price or around that price. Then the last thing was in the sale. I was just flicking through sale stuff, and some of them you just see like plain t-shirts, but then when you like look through them, a lot of them have got like really like bright, like fun pictures on and stuff, or I don't know, they've just got like a funny slogan on it. There's loads of like really fun quirky stuff in there, and it's also cheap. But this was originally $15.99. that's kind of the standard price for their t-shirts, but it was in the sale for $7.99, and I saw it very similar colour, just more of a pale yellow rather than a bright yellow. I'll compare them both so you can see the difference. So this one's the Strange Things one, and this is the one I'm about to show you. And I saw the front of it, and instantly I was like, that is like, looks like a child's t-shirt, but I need it. And this would be amazing to wear at the Disney parks, again with my cycling shorts, and just the character. I'll just show you. It's this. I know this is probably really tacky to a lot of people, but I absolutely love it so much. I think it's so cool. And as far as I'm aware, in terms of height, without saying too much, I could probably hang out with Jessie if I got the job at Paris, if you get my drift. So thought it was quite cool to get, and I love Jessie. I saw it, I was like, I don't need that. And then I looked at it and I was like, no, I do need it. I need it. Thought I'd show you those to kind of wrap up this vlog. Don't know what this vlog's going to be like. So far I know it's pretty boring. Maybe I'll cut loads out, who knows. But I hope you enjoyed. I don't even think I can say that. I'm really sorry that it turned out to be negative and boring, and I don't know, I need to stop apologising and repeating myself, but I just wanted to do it to catch up. I felt like it was important. I just wanted to upload one video that was more up to date before I uploaded any pre-filmed things, if I do end up uploading those, or like carry on with like normal vlogs and stuff. I just felt like I needed to do a catch-up video, whether it was a vlog style video or sit down one, I don't know. Technically a sit down video because I am just sat down doing all these vlog clips pretty much, but you know what I mean. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for future vlogs, and if you want to follow along with the rest of my Disney journey, because it's not over yet and I'm going to keep trying, and I've got some other plans for things. Like, obviously I've got some stuff in the summer that I'm going to vlog, but also like in terms of like where I'm going next with things. I'm looking into some different things in terms of like work and stuff. Obviously Disney is my main priority at the moment, but like to keep me going for a little while until that contract comes through for me. So stay tuned for all of that. If you just want a mixture of some kind of fun vlogs over the summer, slash chatty vlogs, slash random makeup videos, or just main channel videos, just a random mess of crap. If you want to see that, carry on watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much to people that have got all the way through this video as well, and people who've supported me a lot and send me lots of lovely messages about things, and just everyone who's been really lovely. And I'm getting so close to 1,000 subscribers. Maybe I could hit that by the end of the year. That would make my year a lot happier. I'm grateful for everyone that watches. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.